In all my years, I have witnessed the mighty tides of history. Empires rise and fall, peace hard won and too often lost. But today, I invite you to consider a somber question. What if the world were to face a third world war? Let us reflect, for such an event would shake the very foundations of our civilization. Unlike the great wars of the past, a modern conflict would not be fought with rifles and bayonets alone. No, the weapons of today, nuclear, cyber and economic, are far more devastating, their reach global, their impact enduring. First, the spectre of nuclear arms casts a long and fearful shadow. No longer confined to distant battlefields, entire cities could be obliterated in mere moments. The human toll, unthinkable, the devastation, irreparable. And yet the aftermath would not be measured only in lives lost, but in generations scarred. But war in the 21st century would not be waged solely with bombs and bullets. Our world is woven together by fragile threads of technology. Cyber attacks could cripple entire nations, disrupting power, banking, communication. Imagine, if you will, a world thrown abruptly into darkness and confusion, livelihoods and governments alike brought to their knees. Economically, the shock would reverberate to every corner of the globe. Trade would falter, markets would tumble, and millions could be plunged into poverty. The cost of war, always ruinous, could reach heights unseen in human history. And yet, perhaps the gravest consequence would be borne by the human spirit. Trust between nations, painstakingly built over decades, could shatter overnight. Refugee crises would swell, cultures would clash, and the hope of lasting peace might seem a distant dream. History, as I have observed, is shaped by the choices of its people. The horrors of war serve only to remind us of the preciousness of peace. So let us heed the lessons of those who came before us and strive, always, to choose dialogue over destruction. For in the end, it is not the weapons, but the wisdom of humanity that will decide our fate.